Steam is a video game digital distribution service that is widely accepted as the one-stop shop for all things PC game related. But let me tell you a little secret, right? Like most million-dollar corporations, Steam is nothing but a company of sly thieves. That's right, the company that 99% of your games have been purchased through has found unique ways to cuck your wallet for more than you should be paying. So today I'm going to run down the different reasons as to why I don't buy games on Steam, and more importantly, where you can go as an alternative. First things first, let's talk about the 2-hour play limit for refund. Now, if you're not already aware, on Steam, if you purchase a game and play it for any amount of time over 2 hours, you are no longer eligible for a refund on that game. They just won't let you. Apparently, in 2 hours, you've already sucked all of the fun out of the game, and it's 100% determined that you absolutely love the title. There's no other answer for that. And do I even need to explain why this is stupid? The average duration of a short game is 6 to 8 hours, generally speaking. And the average duration of a longer AAA game, which hint hint, are typically the ones we need refunds for, are 20 to 30 hours. But no. Steam says forget all that. 2 hours is more than enough to decide whether you want to keep the game or not. Whether you want to burn your $70+, that's right, inflation is kicking the prices of games up, or save your wallet. Let me tell you a short story, right? I recently bought 2K23, the leading NBA franchise in all of game history, and halfway through the career mode, which is at least 16+ hours in, the story refused to show cutscenes. I did my research, I looked it up, and apparently this is a common problem that they've been just neglecting and refusing to fix. And see, for me personally, I only got this game for the career mode. It seemed enticing, it seemed detailed, and it was something that I really want to sink my teeth into, way more than just playing the online mode.
Oh hell no. You're not gonna start that, man! Bro, guard up! Guard up, bro! To the ball! Come to the ball! Come to the ball!
And see, at the time, I didn't know that it was a bug. I thought maybe they were just taking a pause in the story to play some of the games until the playoffs or something. But nope, now that that's broken, this game is just a piece of trash in my library that was worth damn near $70. I can't make a new character because the VC required to make that character on the same skill level as my original one would be more money than the game itself. So in Steam's eyes, my only choice is to take this lying down and just accept the outcome. Just accept being cucked. And that's it. You've played way longer than 2 hours. You must have enjoyed the game to a certain extent. You can't just return it. That's not how it works. And to make matters even worse, let's say you bought a small indie game and you kind of forgot about it after playing it for an hour. It just wasn't your pace, so you kind of just left it be while you play, I don't know, the new Hogwarts game. If you let that game sit for 2 weeks or more, that's it. You can't refund it. Even if you've played under 2 hours of it, you still can't refund it. You've just had it for too long. You've looked at it on the shelf for too long. It's done. What are they talking about? And you know what? This is a perfect segue into my next point. The prices of video games in general on there. Question, right? Why is Call of Duty Black Ops 2, a game that was released 12 years ago, over a decade ago, being sold at full price? A game that is no longer being updated, a game that is filled with hackers, and it's known, it's just notoriously known that old COD games are filled with hackers and they don't want to do anything about it. Why would a game like this be left at full price with no chance of being pushed down? Sure, you can blame Activision for this, but I also have to flag Steam for just willingly accepting this while alternative sites list the game for leaps and bounds lower. At least entice these companies in some way, shape, or form to lower their prices. But once again, the answer is no. We care more about the Steam Deck and compatibility for the Steam Deck. Steam Deck this and Steam Deck that. We get it, Steam. You have your own console, yippee. How about you stop trying to be the Nintendo Switch and worry more about the hundreds and thousands of indie games greenlit through your Steam Direct system that exists for no other reason than to make your unsuspecting customers play actual trash for 2 hours just to hide behind an early access sticker. That's right, I see you.
We're very financially very successful company.
Listen, by no means is Steam as bad as the other launchers that I don't want to mention. Like, ultimately, I do like their rating system and the community support that the platform has. But on the other hand, all of these weird, small inconsistencies with the platform lead me to just go to an alternative site to actually purchase games. The primary site that I get my games on is G2A. G2A is a Netherlands-based digital marketplace that focuses on the resale of game codes at dramatically marked down prices as shown here. I guarantee you, if you run down your entire Steam library, over half of the games that you have are going to be on G2A for a marked down price. And not only does G2A have marked down prices, but they also have key code bundles that can find you saving up to thousands of dollars for a set of games. Another popular pick is Green Man Gaming. Some may even say this has more deals than G2A, with markdowns on titles like Skyrim VR going from $59.99 to $12. In addition to this, their markdowns also are partnered with a bunch of Europe-based content creators that add additional salt and pepper to the deals, if you know what I mean. Another popular one I've seen floating around is CD Keys. I tend to stay away from this one only because it uses PayPal. If you see any game exchange site that uses PayPal as its method of payment, then just be wary that sometimes people could be scamming on those sites. I just tend to avoid them. There's a lot of tools to bypass buying things on Steam just because a lot of people know that there are weird things that go on behind the scenes there. But you get the point, You know, to close the video out, I guess I should talk about the good parts of Steam. Like, I've spent this whole video kind of punching down on them, but Steam has improved greatly from what it was when it started, that's for sure. The Steam reviews page under every game is actually a very useful tool that has saved me several times from buying a game that had some weird hidden bugs or like just some game-breaking situation that I would rather save me time by not buying it. I know that's the reason I didn't get Black Desert Online. I know that that game had some weird built-in system that took your information and gave it to some random website, and the Steam reviews page is very open and honest about what goes on there. The developers can't control what goes on that page, and is directly under the game's description. The early access system, although a bit finicky as I mentioned, you know, it's too easy for people to say their game is in early access and then take the money that they make from the game and then just run. But ultimately it has served as a good tool for smaller developers who are truly dedicated to their craft to put a taste test out for their games to get people really talking about it. Ready or Not is a game that is blowing up right now on TikTok, ironically, which is hilarious because I've been playing that game for months and months and months before, like long before it was this close to being out of its early access stage. But the biggest thing I commend Steam for is its workshop. For games that have built-in modding or modding support, the Steam Workshop works as a one-stop shop to download, upload, and build communities around mods that are booming right now. There was of course a workshop page for Skyrim and a gigantic workshop page for Gary's mod that serves as a really good center point for any developers who are trying to get into modding. I would even dare say that it's better than Nexus mods as a whole community building system. Ultimately, big fan of Steam, not a big fan of how they handle their more financial side of things. But I mean, I guess that makes sense, as they say.
We're a very financially very successful company.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
If you like the video, don't make me ask you again, and subscribe if you want to subscribe. Sorry for the shorter uploads for this video and the past video. I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, as I'm sure everyone is, and nobody can stop talking about Hogwarts Legacy everywhere I go. Rest assured, I am playing it right now, and I intend to have a review up next week. That's what I'm hoping to have happen. I'm gonna see, you know, if I'm even near enough finished with the game. We'll see. I intend to make that my next video. If it's not the next video, you'll see the next video. This is why I don't script my things. I ramble, and now I'm doing the fade outs. The fade out is happening. The video is ending. Is there anything else I want to say? I don't think there's anything else I want to say. Steam.